Thank you for joining us. Let's start off by talking about what got you motivated really to join the oil and gas industry and what keeps you here.
Well, I'm from Houston, and when I was in college, all 4 summers I worked for Enron Oil and Gas. So I got to know the industry that way and learned 2 important things. The first of which was that I was pretty sure I wanted to be on the transactional side of law as opposed to litigation. And secondly, that the best deals being done in Houston and the most interesting ones were in the energy industry. So when I graduated from law school, I sought out Bracewell, my current firm, because they had an excellent reputation in the energy space then, as they still do.
Wow, so really you've moved up the ranks, of course we know. Can you talk to us a little bit about a significant career milestone for you? I'm sure there's been many, but talk to us a little bit about that.
Sure, yeah. No, I think, as a finance partner, what I do is I represent lenders and borrowers in energy finance transactions, primarily debt. When I do that, I put together the very best team that I can for a particular deal based on the characteristics of the deal and the client relationships. One thing that has been very exciting for me as I've gotten older is finding that more and more I'm able to include women in those teams, and recently have actually had a number of deals where the whole team was women.
Oh wow!
Which I sort of recognize after the fact, but it's pretty exciting. As I said, you're sort of putting together that team that's best for the client. And we've actually had, I think it counted it up, we've closed maybe $10 billion of debt financings in the last couple of years with all women teams, which is kind of exciting.
Pretty neat. Congratulations there.
Thank you.
Can you talk to us about your biggest challenge or risk with being a woman in the industry? What has that been like for you?
Well, it's, certainly at the beginning of my career, I was often the only woman on the deals that I was working on, and I had some fabulous male mentors, partners that I worked for when I was an associate, who gave me a lot of responsibility early on, and I certainly enjoyed their advocacy and mentorship. The thing that I've noticed sometimes with women is that we can have a hard time taking our experience and our know-how and turning it into business development. So that's certainly a challenge that I think a lot of us face. When I was maybe a 2nd or 3rd year partner, I decided that I was going to set the goal to develop enough business to keep myself and an associate busy full time. So I worked with a business development coach to craft a more intentional approach to business development. I'm very proud to have made that transition from a service partner who works on other people's deals to a business developer whom clients call for advice and to work on a deal. So, that trust that I feel from my clients and my ability to help them solve problems and get deals done is by far my favorite part of the practice.
Congratulations on that. That's pretty interesting to be able to hear that aspect of it as well. You mentioned mentors too, that you had mentors. How important do you think that mentors are for women and men really in the industry?
So important for both women and men, as you noted. I did have some great mentors growing up, so I feel like I sort of learned from the best. Today I do mentor both men and women within our firm and outside it. I think it's important to have an older person who's kind of who knows the ropes a bit, sort of help you navigate the complexities of our industry and our practice. It's good for them, but it's also good for me, because when I mentor somebody, that's a great way of identifying super talent that can help my clients and round out a deal team. I'm a firm believer that in order to build the best team and to provide the best service, you do need to be developing young lawyers' talent to support that.
And a little further than that, do you have any advice for younger professionals? That's a big part of it, we know, but younger professionals maybe, and of course attorneys, trying to find their place as well.
Right. Well, my advice is always to show up and speak up, and then just get your hands on as many deals as you can. You certainly don't learn to do deals without actually doing them, even ones that you don't feel quite qualified to do yet, or think you don't quite have the skill set for. The only way to learn that skill set is by doing it. So, understand that you have an opportunity to be on a team for a reason, and you're a welcome member of that team, and your opinion is as important as anybody else's, so speak up.
Good advice there. And how does it make you feel to be chosen? We're very thankful that you're a part of this group of women, you know, with the 25 influential women in energy. What does it mean to you? And then additionally, what do you think, how important do you think programs like this are as well?
Absolutely. I mean, I could not be more honored. I'm incredibly honored to be part of this group of women. You know, I look at the other people on the list and I think, gosh, I have a lot to learn from those women. So I'm looking forward to getting to know them a little bit as well. Also incredibly grateful to Hart Energy and Oil and Gas Investor for putting on a program like this. I know it's a lot of work, but I think what it does is it shines a light on the growing role of women in our industry, which helps everybody. So incredibly grateful. Thank you.
Thank you very much for joining us and sharing your story with us. And again, congratulations on this honor.
Thank you, Jessica.
You're very welcome. And for Hart Energy, I'm Jessica Morales.